I'm exhaustipated. Coffee in my veins, calendar on fire. Brain says run a marathon, body says retire. I'm exhaustipated, too tired to care, too stressed to quit.
I would like to first thank everyone who liked, shared, and subscribed to my weekly magazine program, Exhaustipated Chronicles. You are my heroes. The weather for the next couple of days. Pretoria on Friday 33 and Saturday 32. Partly cloudy. Johannesburg Friday 32, Saturday 30. Partly cloudy. Cape Town 22 and 24. Friday partly cloudy, Saturday sunny. Durban 28 and 25. Partly cloudy. Bloemfontein Friday 34, Saturday 35, nice and sunny both days. Polokwane for Friday, very cloudy, 29 degrees, and Saturday, very cloudy, 29 degrees. Uppington, both Friday and Saturday, sunny and warm with 35 and 38. Port Elizabeth, partly cloudy, 21 degrees on Friday, and on Saturday, partly cloudy, partly sunny, 22 degrees. East London, Friday, 23 degrees cloudy, and Saturday, 23 degrees cloudy. We do have weather alerts, veldfire conditions, Craddock, Addo, Maclear, Graafrenet, Berkeley East, Janssenville, Port Beaufort, Adelaide, Tarkastad, Somerset East, Ladyfreer, Grahamstown, Queenstown, Maltino, Karreeburg, Koffiefontein, Nouport, Petrusville, Uppington, Victoria West, Kimberley, Forest Smith, Hopetown, Ograbis, Prieska, Groblershoop, Aliwal North, Griquastad, De Aar, Postmasburg, Laingsburg, Vredendal, Beaufort West, Golfinia, Redlinghuis, Prince Albert, and Pofadder. Disruptive rain for all days, Makadu, Musina, and Toyo Yandu. Damaging winds, Hermanus, Cape Agulhas, Dawson Island, Cape Point, Table Bay, Cape Columbine, and Saldanha Bay. Capricorn, a significant decision point is near. Saturn requires you to end indecision. Aquarius, a forced pause by Saturn means rushing will lead to errors. Take your time. Pisces, expect unfinished emotional issues to resurface. Saturn demands you deal with them. Aries, expect tests of sincerity, responsibility, and facing realities. Taurus, a strong urge for adventure and learning new things is present. Seek out new experiences, hobbies, or studies to expand horizons. Gemini, something bigger is developing from a small beginning. Start now. Cancer, a chance for a gentle reset arrives. Use it for a proper fresh start. Leo, a quiet yes awaits. Ask before it becomes a no. Virgo, your next success is closer than you think. Act before it slips away. Libra, a new idea needs capturing. Write it down and take action. Scorpio, energy levels might dip unexpectedly, requiring recalibration and rest. Sagittarius, A gentle desire for adventure and growth encourages shaking up routines and exploring new knowledge or hobbies. For simple South African pancakes, pannenkoek. Whisk together flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, milk, eggs, and a little bit of oil, water to a smooth pourable batter. Then rest for 30 minutes and cook thin layers in a hot pan until golden. It's typically served rolled with cinnamon, sugar, and lemon. The exact ingredients are as follows: 1 cup or 250 ml cake flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, a pinch of salt, 1 cup of milk, full cream is better, 1 cup water or more if you need it to be a bit thinner, 2 large eggs, 2 to 3 tablespoons vegetable oil plus extra for when you fry. For serving, granulated sugar and ground cinnamon mixed together well. You sprinkle it over the pancake, roll the pancake, and it's delicious. Enjoy. History. On this day in 1973, U.S. President Richard Nixon announces an accord has been reached to end the Vietnam War. In 1983, the TV series The A-Team with George Peppard and Mr. T premieres on NBC. In 1996, the first version of the Java programming language is released. In 2018, 12 camels were disqualified from the King Abdulaziz Camel Beauty Contest in Saudi Arabia after their owners used Botox on their lips. In 2020, we see China locking down the city of Wuhan and its 9 million people in a belated but ultimately successful effort to control the city's COVID-19 outbreak. The top 10 most commonly used English words is, it, can, will, this, would, with, not, but, more. I say, heck no, it must be coffee. In the sporting world, we have some more good news. The women's sevens, great stuff. The Springbok Women's Sevens were crowned champions of the inaugural HSBC Sevens 3 tournament in Dubai on Sunday last week, after they beat Argentina by 12-5 in a tightly contested final. The victory also underlined their undefeated status at the Sevens Stadium, where the South Africans won all 5 their matches last weekend. Victory in the semi-final over Poland on Sunday also meant the Bok women qualified for the HSBC Sevens 2 series, which will be played in Nairobi 14 to 15 February, Montevideo 21 to 22 March, and Sao Paulo 28 to 29 March. Imagine Trump, Putin, and Ramaphosa were not presidents. What world would I wake up in today? Russia without Putin, Russia's trajectory would be dramatically altered. His long tenure centralized power and shaped Russia's assertive global posture. A different leader might have pursued more liberal reforms, or conversely, another strongman could have taken a similar path. South Africa without Ramaphosa. South Africa's economic recovery efforts, anti-corruption campaigns and energy crisis management might look very different. Another ANC figure or even opposition leadership could have shifted the country's priorities. So in short, you'd wake up in a world where different leaders set the tone for global cooperation, conflict and progress. The absence of these three specific figures wouldn't mean a calmer world necessarily. It would just mean a different set of challenges and opportunities. Alright, so let's flip this alternate reality into comedy mode. Imagine waking up in a world where Trump, Putin and Ramaphosa are still there, but they just never became presidents. For real?
In the United States, America elected a professional stand-up comedian. Every press briefing is basically open mic night, and foreign leaders attend just to get new material for their Netflix specials. In Russia, without Putin, Russia's leader is a cat influencer. Policy decisions are made based on how many likes their Siberian tabby gets on Instagram. The Kremlin is now a giant cat cafe. In South Africa, the president is a retired rugby referee. Parliament sessions are unlike matches. Whistles, yellow cards, red cards, and occasional scrums where debates get heated. Instead of sanctions, countries punish each other by unfollowing on TikTok. Global diplomacy is basically now a high school drama.
Good morning, listeners. You tuned into Planet LOL FM, where geopolitics is less about power struggles and more about punchlines. Today's headlines. In the United States, the President has declared today National Pajama Day. Citizens are encouraged to attend work, school, and even military drills in their fluffiest sleepwear. Wall Street responded positively with stocks in slipper companies skyrocketing. In Russia, the Kremlin has officially been converted into a cat cafe. The Prime Minister's Siberian tabby comrade Whiskers vetoed a bill yesterday by knocking it off the desk. Parliament applauded. South Africa, the President, a retired rugby referee, blew the whistle on corruption. Half the cabinet received red cards and were sent off the field. Replacement ministers are being recruited from local rugby clubs. Morning. The Pajama President. Mr. President, thank you for joining us. Why pajamas?
Because diplomacy is exhausting. If I'm going to negotiate trade deals, I want elastic waistbands.
And foreign policy?
Simple. If you don't show up in pajamas, we don't talk. It's called sleepwear sanctions.
Comrade Whiskers, the Russians' cat leader is joining us. Comrade Whiskers, how do you run a country?
I knock laws off the desk. If they land face up, they pass. Face down, veto.
What about foreign relations?
We only ally with countries that provide unlimited tuna.
Our next guest is the South African rugby referee president. Mr. President, how's governing going?
Corruption, red card. Load shedding, yellow card. Parliament, scrum formation.
What's your economic plan?
We restart the economy after halftime, and if anyone argues, they're sent to the sin bin.
Alright folks, it's time for Voices of the People. Let's hear what you've got to say. Hi, this is Brenda from Ohio. I just want to thank the Pajama President. I've never been so comfortable at work. Productivity is up 200%. Brenda, you're living the dream. Elastic waistbands for all.
This is Sergey from Moscow. Look, I love cats, but yesterday my bowl was vetoed because Comrade Whiskers napped it off the desk. Now I can't build my garage. Also, the cafe ran out of tuna. This is chaos.
Sergey, it sounds like you need to grab a cat with belly out. That's modern politics.
Hey, it's people from Cape Town. I think the free president is brilliant. Yesterday he blew the whistle on potholes and gave the road a yellow card. Now the construction crew is in scrum trying to fix them.
People, that's accountability with a whistle. Love it.
Humpty Dee lived on a wall so high. He loved that wall, he loved the sky. He took a tumble, a great big dive, thought his eggshell wouldn't survive. But something new, something wild, this egg was no ordinary child. Shooting to the sky, Humpty bounced back, a real surprise. No gooey mess, just open eyes. He landed soft on a horseman's hat, a fancy plume, a royal cat. Captain swore he saw a sight, an egg that flew with all its might. They tried to catch him, they tried to stare, but Humpty floated on the air. A new sensation, a brand new game, Humpty Dumpty